Hi everyone, I just wanted to share my daily encouragement live, and I just want to speak particularly to those who feel dried up and hopeless, really. Firstly, I want to say that actually I think that's a really normal place to be in the circumstances, and while it's not okay to feel like that, it is okay, and God hears that and sees that. And you're not alone. I guess many of us are struggling, particularly with all the confusion that there is regarding the latest announcement that we've had. But again, the word of the Lord speaks to us, and I wanted to share some lovely encouragement from scriptures from yesterday's morning Bible readings. The first is simply the promise in the Psalms. Psalm 30 says, "You have turned my mourning into dancing. You have put off my sackcloth and girded me with gladness. Therefore, my heart sings to you without ceasing. And Lord my God, I will give you thanks forever." That's a promise, isn't it? The promise that God will turn our mourning into dancing one day. He will restore life. And then that beautiful picture from Ezekiel 37, where speaking to the people of Israel who were in exile, they were out of the promised land. I guess some of us might feel like that with our church buildings closed and we can't worship in the way that we want. We feel like we are an exiled people. The Lord speaks to us, and he speaks a word of hope. And the images of the valley of the dry bones, and Ezekiel has this beautiful vision, and the Lord in this vision says to Ezekiel, "Look, son of mortal, can these bones live?" And Ezekiel replies, "Oh Lord, you alone know." And then he tells Ezekiel to prophesy and say to the bones, "Hear the word of the Lord. I will cause breath to enter you, and you shall live. I will lay sinews on you, and will cause flesh to come upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and you shall live, and you shall know that I am the Lord." And he prophesies to that, doesn't he? He prophesies in turn, and he sees the flesh coming on to the bones, and then the life being breathed, the breath of life being breathed into that community of Israel, and into the bones, and new life being sprung up. And I think that's a word for us. If we feel like we are in a position of mourning, if we feel like we are dry, if we feel like we feel hopeless, the Lord says, new life will come. I will breathe my spirit in you and on you, and I will restore you. And elsewhere he speaks to a desperate people and says, "I will restore the years that the locusts have eaten." And that's, again, I think that's a word for us, is that, look, if you're in a position where you are dry, lacking hope, the Lord will bring new life. And I think he will bring new life to us as Christians and us as the church in a way that we've never experienced before, certainly not in this generation. But he will bring new life to you as an individual. So may you know the Spirit of God breathing in you, breathing on you, restoring you and building you up. And may you know hope, because he's with you and he loves you. Amen.